Hey mama, I polled my 415,000 followers and asked them, what type of birth class do you want? And they told me we want something simple that we can listen to on the go, whether you're nesting, you're walking, or just trying to rest. So I created the Calm Labor Birth Pod. It is my audio-only birth class designed for real life. So if you're pregnant, you're overwhelmed by all the what ifs, you don't need to Google. You just need calm, evidence-based guidance from a labor nurse. You can listen on the go. It's $97, or you can start today for just $33. Go to labornursemama.com/guide or hit the link in the show notes to grab it. Hey mama, welcome to Pregnancy Unpacked. I'm Trish, a labor nurse of 16 years, mom of 7, and your birth bestie. And I'm going to be walking you through not just baby bumps and fruit sizes, but the entire identity shift that pregnancy will be for you. Each episode drops every Wednesday, and we're going to unpack what's happening in your body, what to expect, what to do, what's normal, even when it feels extremely weird, and how to actually feel supported emotionally and physically. You're going to hear from me where I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but I'm going to be cheering you on along the way. You can follow along each Wednesday because pregnancy deserves more than outdated advice and Google anxiety. Hey mama, welcome back to Pregnancy Unpacked. It's Trish, your favorite labor nurse, right? Hopefully, your birth coach and your third trimester hype woman. And guess what? You are 35 weeks pregnant. I can't believe it. You have such a short amount of time to go. And you're probably thinking, Trish, I feel like it's going to be forever, but I promise you, it is not going to be forever. In fact, you're going to feel like it goes really, really slow, but also goes really, really fast. And I know you're probably sitting there thinking like, oh my God, I feel like this baby's going to fall out if I sneeze, because it probably feels like the baby is like coming out of your vagina. But that's just because that baby is moving down and getting lower. And you might even feel like your hips are getting even wider, and you're probably starting to really question whether you're ready for this baby. But we're going to unpack that today, from what's happening with your baby to what to expect at your appointment, to also a free workshop that I have going that can help you have a faster, smoother birth. And we're starting right now. Okay, so let's start with baby. But first, let me just tell y'all a little insider. I took a little staycation and I am so tired. I stayed at a hotel for the last couple of nights. Some of you guys know that I have another business where I coach women who are growing businesses online how to grow on social media. And so I took a 2-day little vacation. Me and little Tula, my 3-pound dog, stayed at a hotel, and she barked all night last night. So y'all, I am so tired. And I don't really want to complain to you guys because you guys are pregnant, but she barked all night and I am so tired and my voice is scratchy. So I am so sorry ahead of time. So please forgive me. Okay, so let's start with baby. Baby at 35 weeks is just around 5 pounds and around 18 inches long, which is around the size of a honeydew melon. Like, I'm picturing this little honeydew melon right now. And here's what they're working on this week: gaining fat, which is going to help them regulate their temperature after birth, which is a hugely important thing for babies when they're born, because regulating temperature is one of the most important things they can do to stay healthy in that immediate postpartum. They're also working on lung and nervous system development right now. And guess what? It's almost fully mature. In fact, if baby was born right now, baby would actually do really well for the most part. So that is like a huge accomplishment. So clap your hands right now. Baby is practicing breathing and swallowing movements inside there and fine-tuning reflexes like sucking and grasping. So you're feeling all the feels and all the movements. You might even feel stronger movements, especially rolls and stretching. You may not feel big ninja kicks, more like little yoga flows. But I do want to tell you, a lot of people will tell you that you don't feel as many movements as you get closer to delivery. That is not actually accurate. You should still feel movements. They just feel different. So if you know anything about me, we do not mess around with movement, y'all. So if you feel like baby is not moving normally, always get it checked out. Okay, at 35 weeks, your body is putting in so much work. So here's what's normal. Even if it's slightly annoying, it's still normal. Okay, pelvic pressure. We've already talked. Baby has probably dropped down into the pelvis. You feel like the vagina is going to fall out. That's completely normal. Braxton Hicks contractions. We have got some blog posts and some podcasts talking about the difference between real labor contractions and Braxton Hicks contractions. But your girl is going to give you the main important facts. Here you go. Real labor contractions don't stop until baby's out. There you go. I just broke it down for you. That's all you need to know. Braxton Hicks, they go away. They don't stop. They stop if you start moving. And they stop if you get in the shower. And they stop and go away. Real labor contractions do not stop until baby comes out. There you go. You got it. You got the insider tip. More swelling in your hands, your feet, your face. You might be getting some lower back pain, round ligament pain. Oh, the joys of pregnant insomnia. You might even start feeling that pregnancy emotional feeling again, just like first trimester. And you may even feel kind of checked out as you get ready for baby. You're not doing anything wrong. I want you to know that right now you need to be resting. You need to be taking care of you. You're not selfish. Like, girl, go out with some friends, do your thing, do some things that you won't be able to do when you have this newborn. Your body's getting ready and you are about to have the biggest life change ever. And I just want you to celebrate that, slow down, whatever you need to do, it is your choice. Okay, so let's talk about what to expect at the doctor this week. At your 35-week prenatal visit, you're going to have your weight, your blood pressure, your urine check. They're going to do the fundal height measurement. They're going to listen to baby's heartbeat, and they're going to talk about your upcoming Group B GBS testing. So I'm going to talk about that one just a little bit. Another thing they might be starting to pressure you with is baby sizing. We have got a lot of information on the blog, on Instagram, on social media about the size of baby. I don't want anyone pressuring you into induction or C-section because they're saying that baby is big. ACOG states that size alone is not reason for induction or cesarean. So don't get pressured by big baby. You hear me? Do not get pressured. Okay, so let's talk about GBS testing. GBS is Group B Strep. It's a common bacteria that lives in the digestive tract and the vagina. It's not an STD, and it usually doesn't cause issues. It does come and go, but if it's passed to the baby during birth, it can cause some problems. Between 36 and 37 weeks, your provider is going to do a vaginal and a rectal swab to test for it. Some doctors let you do the testing. Some doctors do the testing for you. Now, here's why I'm telling you now before next week is sometimes they'll sneak in a cervical exam. So be prepared for that. If you don't want one, let them know before they do the swab. And I know this from having 15,000 students that they like to sneak it in. Okay, so next week I'm going to talk about if you're positive, if you're negative, what they're going to do, and all of that. But I wanted to let you know that sometimes they'll sneak in a cervical exam. So if you're not wanting a cervical exam, be prepared. You got that? Okay, so now let's talk about your mindset. I want you to remember that you've got some weeks left, right? More than likely, first-time moms go to about 40 weeks and 5 days before they have baby, but you could potentially go to 42 weeks. I want you to remember that the most important things you can be doing is preparing your mind through knowledge, through mindset techniques, preparing your home, and preparing your team. And I want you to remember, you don't have to be fearless. You just have to be prepared. You don't have to have a perfect birth. You just have to be prepared. You deserve to have support. You deserve to be educated. You deserve to feel calm and loved and honored. And I do have a free workshop. If you want to check that out, you can go to labornursemama.com/faster. I believe that's it. Yes, I'm so tired, y'all. labornursemama.com/faster. And it's a 30-minute workshop, and you can watch that. At the end of that, I've got a special little bonus if you want to take my full birth classes, which, yes, you do, obviously. Okay, so 35-week checklist, take the free workshop, labornursemama.com/faster. Talk to your provider about that GBS test. Don't let them sneak a cervical exam if you don't want one. Remember, cervical exams don't tell you anything unless you're in labor, and then you don't even really need one then. Finish packing your hospital bag, start prepping your postpartum supplies and plan, and protect your peace. You are so much closer than you think, and you are so darn capable. You're amazing. This baby is so lucky to have you. I love you. I adore you. Keep showing up. Keep listening to your gut. Keep trusting yourself. You know so much more than you think. You don't have to listen to random Sally at the grocery store because, girl, you're the magic. Don't forget it. I'll see you again next Wednesday. Bye for now.